Hello and welcome to Sunlit Valley. Today we will be working to complete the Chef's Bundle, which is the final one we have before we complete the crafts room. So to start out, we need to plant some crops, that way we can get them growing. So we are going to buy a strawberry seed, tomato, onion, potato, oat, ghost pepper, beetroot, pumpkin, and some rice. And I'm just gonna use this field right here and just plant all of our seeds. Perfect. Now that will be used for later. Now that we got the farming part out of the way, we can finally trade our farmer hat out for a chef's hat and get to work on a bakery. I want to build our bakery right over in this area, that way it is next to all of the crop fields. So we need to do a little bit of terraforming to flatten the land and make it buildable. And we have a perfect place to build our bakery. Getting a little distracted though, we got a gift from Emily, which is a brand new game disc. Ooh, I don't have this one yet. Ooh, Blocktress. I bet I know what this one's going to be. But of course, we need to test it out a little bit. Okay. I don't really think I've ever really played Tetris before, which is interesting. Oh no, this isn't looking good for us. Okay, wait, we can get one line. Yep. Okay, yeah, that was pretty fun. So we are just going to put this in our game collection. So far, my favorite, I think, is Flappy Bee. I don't know, it's just fun. Now it is time that we get to building our bakery. To start off, we are going to make an 11x9 rectangle with small calcite bricks and stripped ashen logs. Then we will go up 6 with the stripped ashen logs and vertical cherry planks. For the roof, we are going to use ashen stairs and different colored wool blocks. We're also going to add a little chimney with the small calcite bricks. And finally, we need to add some decorations to really make this feel like a bakery. And of course, we need to decorate the inside. Now, in order for us to actually make the dishes that we need to place a few items in here. First being this cooking pot, a crafting bowl, and a mini fridge. Now we need to collect the ingredients, such as large milk, egg, cheese, cocoa bean, snowball, brown mushroom, oat, strawberry, tomato, onion, potato, beetroot, wheat, and a pumpkin. We also now have a baker. His name is Baker Man. I found him out in the wild and kidnapped him to work for us. So now he is here, and he's in a minecart. That way he can't leave the counter or disappear on us. And we can buy cakes from him and some other things. But now we can put our chef skills to the test and see if we can make all of these dishes. Starting with the strawberry oatmeal, we need a strawberry, large milk, and oats in the crafting bowl, and stir it. Yay! Perfect, we got that one. That was easy. Next will be the chocolate sundae, which we put a snowball and cocoa beans in there, and it will make it perfect. Third, we put a bowl here and put a tomato, onion, beetroot, and ghost pepper. And it makes our ratatouille. And finally, in the crafting bench, we put our cheese, egg, large milk, and 3 wheat to make a cheese tart. And now all we have to do is come in here and submit all of our dishes. I forgot about one. Oops. He's gone. Man, I thought that was gonna work. And last but not least, because I definitely did not forget about it, we need to put a pumpkin, rice, onion, brown mushroom, potato, sweet berry, and ghost pepper. And it is being made! The final one! There it is! So now we can submit the final one, number 6. Yay! Alright, so we get this spore sack, which I already actually have one of those, so that's kind of useless. And we get a magic mirror and a trophy. I definitely need to make a room for all of our trophies, but let's put it right here for now. So apparently you can use the magic mirror to teleport you back to your bed? Let's see. Whoa. Oh, that is awesome. But I know that it has to be kind of near, so like if we're like 5 million blocks away, that's not gonna work. But that is awesome. I love this. I think it was worth it to complete the bundle. So now all we have left is the fish tank bundle, which we have to do the crab trap, and the abandoned farm one, which is going to kind of be a little bit difficult, but I would really like to get this elytra. Now we are going to leave our chef hat in here and get to work on a few things around the base. For starters, I feel like this area right next to our house is a little plain, but it is too small to have a building on it. So I want to add a pond right here. First, we need to get rid of our charging rod, which will be relocated here. Now I'm just going to clear all of this grass and flowers. That way we can figure out the shape. Now that we have the shape, I am going to take it down a layer. Now we will change the dirt out for moss. Then we can fill it up with water and add some decorations. Now we're going to add the grass back and visiting the aquarium. Let's buy some of these demon herrings. And in the pond they go. I may add a few other things to this pond, but for now, this is the finished pond. The next thing I want to do is finally build ourselves a permanent nether portal. Now we can light our portal, and look how beautiful that is. Wow, I love it. It's been a while since I have built a permanent portal, and honestly, I need to do it more often, because this looks amazing. Also, look how beautiful our pond is now. I added some flowers and stuff around, and even these buttercups, which give these really cool particles. I think, like, this is just like one of my favorite areas of our base now, just with these buttercups. It just makes it look so magical. Now, as I mentioned earlier, we only have this crab trap bundle left to do, and I've put some crab traps down here, but we do not have the bait for it. Luckily, we can buy this worm farm from Haruna, and if I'm honest, I have no idea how this works, so let's just place this down. Nothing's in here. Do we have to put something in there? Wait, can we just buy worms from Haruna? 'Cause that would make our life easier. Oh, you can. Literally the first thing you can buy. Okay, let's get a few of these. Half a stack, and then we put this in here and get the crab trap bait. Oh, perfect. Alright, so I just wasted my money on that worm farm. But now we can put some crab trap bait in our crab traps, and I will check on that later, and hopefully we get some stuff out of it. And that is going to conclude this episode of Sunlit Valley. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure to comment below and let me know, as well as subscribe and join us on our adventures. But until then, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!